Entity Data Podcast.
Hi, this is Daria from Entity Data, and welcome to Innovation Insights, a series of podcasts in which Entity Data picks out emerging technologies and concepts that are developed today and which we will think that will have a transformational impact on the world economy in the next few years. Today, we're going to hear about one of the biggest issues facing the world economy: travel and transport. Moving people, projects, freight, components, sensitive goods, everything across the world in our connected economy. It's a major cause of energy use, carbon emissions, data complexity, and time. How can we manage this basic concern better? Let's find out.
Perhaps the most fundamental characteristic of our globalized, hyper-connected economy and society is the ability or even the need for people and goods to travel, often from one side of the world to the other. People travel all the time for work, holidays, special events, and every minute of every day also. Let's remember the immense quantities of goods that travel: raw materials, components, sub-assemblies, completed products, medicines, food and drink. There is a non-stop flow of activity and travel happening every day in every location. We are not a planet of subsistence farmers, growing our own food and bartering surpluses with our neighbors. We inhabit a global economy where everything is on the move, almost all the time. There is a major downside to all this activity. It takes time and it generates massive carbon emissions through energy use, while also causing pollution and wastage. But can that be helped? This is who we are. This is how we live. Yet both as individuals and enterprises, travel and transport is now an extremely complex, costly, and potentially damaging issue. So what can we do to simplify the whole process and reduce its impact? We think a more creative approach to data could make a big and positive difference. Let's see how. First, we can examine multimodal travel for an individual traveler. This is based on a real solution developed by Entity Data for a Spanish rail company. From a single point of contact, you can plan and buy travel to any point, anywhere you like, and in any country. So far, so conventional. Here's where it gets interesting. The system managing your booking, and of course the booking of many, many thousands of other people, uses real-time data to identify exactly how each leg of your journey and every connecting point is operating. If there are any issues, including late running that makes you miss a connection, the system will automatically reroute your journey. Without changing the cost of the total journey, you will miss hold-ups and major delays, switching to an alternative routing with a notification of the change sent out to keep you informed. The key to this approach is transparency, a view across all routes, all modes of transport, and all options that buy into the solution. As this approach rolls out more widely, it will save time, and that will also save energy, carbon emissions, and money. For the traveler, it means less worry, safer travels, and perhaps an end to anxiety and stress. Second, let's look at a smart city solution where the real issues relate to traffic, blockages on major routes, use of parking options, and the frustration caused by having to drive from place to place looking for somewhere to stop. That is a huge cause of emissions, unnecessary costs, pollution, and lost revenue from hospitality and service providers whose customers can't get to them. Now, use of real-time data supported by augmented reality in vehicles means the smart city system can guide each vehicle to an available parking space, which can be automatically reserved or converted into a valet parking option. Again, transparency is the key. The smart city can identify the best routes and those to avoid, the available spaces and the individual vehicles, putting them together in a way that minimizes time spent looking and lowers emissions. Connectivity plus data equals speed, simplicity, and efficiency. Yet perhaps the most important example of data optimization benefits can be seen with freight. Over the past decades, the world economy has globalized and come to depend on manufacturers based in a limited number of countries, often thousands of kilometers from their most important markets. We're now seeing some real problems with this approach. Goods spend weeks at sea in bulk carriers. There are holdups at choke points like the Suez Canal. Then ships need to head for the limited number of ports with the capacity to handle containers efficiently. This causes traffic jams on the port approach and the potential for containers to sit in store for a long time, causing supply chain problems in multiple industries. There are also real security issues. We need to be sure that products coming into ports are what they claim to be, so we need serialization and assured pedigree every step of the way. We need to know that entry to the port is managed with care and that there's no threat to borders or the countries receiving the goods. How do we do this? Data is the simple answer. Now we can track each item being transported, not just batches of items, identify any security threats, manage entry and exit from ports according to clear priorities, and minimize time spent in transit. Supply chain issues post-COVID are causing a lot of disruption. Data-driven solutions will not solve every problem, but they will reduce them a lot. Travel and transport are key parts of the commercial world, our global economy, and also the way we live our lives as citizens. This is not going to change in the near future, but it does need to be better managed. Thanks to data-driven, multimodal solutions, we have the power to do exactly that.
We have worked in depth with vendors, partners, and customers to build a strong set of solutions around the wider areas of travel and transport. And you can download materials at any time from our website. Check the rest of the series of podcasts and download the latest thinking from our website. Please join us next time for more technology insights.